Okay guys, just really quickly I'm going to show you what I've walked into in my mining world, and then I mean just look at it, wisps everywhere. Oh, and most of them are hostile. This is crazy, check it out. How insane is this? Just wisps everywhere, they're all exploding slowly. Check it. Probably why you shouldn't, oh my god, to go all the way over here. This is probably why you shouldn't have your quarries near a wisp spawner. But it looks kinda cool. Anyway, I will be back in a second and we'll talk about what's going to happen in this episode. Evening guys and gals, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast server multiplayer session with me, McReeps. First of all, I apologise that it's been a while since I've last done a video. Real life is a biatch, as we all know, and bills have got to be paid, so I've just been working hard and I can't really remember what I was going to do. Let me just head down. I'll show you this thing working. I've got a general idea of what I'm going to try to show you this episode. So I've not showed you this for a while. I am going to be trying to make Arctic or whatever it is. Nope. Nope. What are they called? Autarkic iron, and those are the ones. Iron ore gates. So that is yoink. How do I make you? How do I make iron ore, pulsating chipset? Right, great stuff. So we got those. We got an iron ore. Yes, we do. So can we make it? Iron ore? No. Why not? It's because we need this little fella in here, and pop him in. Guess we got to make one of these as well. So work, my pretties. We're on blue, which means it's going as fast as it can go, and it is shooting along pretty quickly. So I'm going to let that do its thing. In this episode I am wanting to automate the farm downstairs. I've done a little bit of work on it, changed it up a little bit, and I'll show you what I've done. I don't want it running off my power up here, I want it to be self-sustained. And this little fella, the thermionic fabricator, was draining my power as well that whole time that I was away. Excuse me, and that's because it constantly draws power. Now my engine's, the way I've got set up, if you can remember, is set to when a machine requires power, they're going to switch on automatically, and this always wants power. So what I've done is kind of an expensive way to do things. Excuse me, but I've got another liquid tesseract here. It's just set up to my lava, and that's powering a single magmatic engine, which I turn on with a switch here. So that's why I've got all this set out here. I've disabled it from the rest of the things. We're probably going to move these outside as well. Might get to that this episode, but yeah, as you can see, this is just for my seed oil. Got my other one over there, and this should be done now. So in this episode I am hoping to get this farm running the way I want it to. Iron ore gate, let's have one of those. We need another autarkic gate as well. So I think I've got everything here. 2 fabricators, a couple of wooden transports, a couple of irons, plenty of gold, some conductive just in case things don't work the way I want, pneumatic tubes, yep, transposers, yep. It looks like I have pretty much everything I want. So I've got my autarkic gate and my autarkic iron ore. Oh, you know what I need? Pipe. Red pipe wire, rose red iron. Wait, do I have any upstairs? Oh, do I have any in here? No. I just need rose red. See if we have any of that. Yes, we do, got plenty. Go dump some of that down here. in place. And we'll make some of these pipes. Hacha! Not quite that many, but we'll take 14, that should be more than enough. Double check, make sure we've got everything. Yeah, if this episode's not too long, what we'll do is, if this doesn't fill the whole episode, the farm automation, I'll be working a little bit more on the bees. I've already done a little bit aesthetically outside. So this is a setup that I've come to. I've put a water tank here, as you can see. Just make sure I've got my jetpack on. And the tank extends to here. I'm going to build another farm, probably like 9 or 10 blocks down, so I can start doing trees, because I am in serious need for basic resources. Right, this should bode fairly well. I've been messing with this setup with the engines, and these have been on for a couple of days now. It's just I've not really had time to record a video. These are all gearboxes that I showed you me making the other day, and I made 6. I had 6 peat bog, these are just peat fired engines. So I had 6 peat fired engines running here, and I eventually dwindled it down, and 2 run the farm absolutely fine. As far as the farm goes, we've actually changed the circuit board to a manual farm, because I was having issues where the vegetables were, I was literally just planting potatoes, and I thought I could solve that by doing a manual farm and planting the crops myself, but it didn't work. It'll still just plant whatever it wants, whenever it wants, and it tends to be potatoes rather than carrots, which is a little bit of annoying. So it looks like you can only have one vegetable plot, and then that's the only way to guarantee a certain type of vegetable. So I'm not sure the algorithm of which vegetable it picks. So the problems I'm running into here, these work absolutely fine, no problems at all, seem to keep up with everything until it runs out of bog earth. You need the bog earth to create the peat bog, and you need a steady supply of it. The fertilizers lasted a couple of days. I mean, that was a full stack when you last see me. That's all I've used. So this little setup here, literally a relay. The relay doesn't need to be the input doesn't need to be on this side, so it can be on any side. It'll automatically drop down from the hatch into anything that's red powered, and then obviously because I've got the relay set up there, it's going to spit it out here. And the idea was, as long as I have peat in here, the peat will split 50-50 between these 2 engines, which it was working absolutely fine, and everything else, all surplus, would come into this chest. Now this is just a temporary chest. It will end up being either an ender chest or an energy item tesseract. I'm going to experiment a little bit with the item tesseracts and see if I can come up with a little plan. And this down here, this gate is just set to, if there's space in an inventory, emit a redstone signal. And these engines require a redstone signal to work, as well as peat. So without further ado, let's try and set up a bog earth production. Now, as far as I've read here, if we pop down a fabricator that's just touching the tank, as long as the multi-tank, as long as the tank's got water in, and then we pop a bucket in here, it should automatically fill the bucket all the time. And I knew I'd forget something because I'm such a noob. I just need to pop upstairs and grab the sand. What else do I need for bog earth? Let's have a look. I think it's just sand and dirt. Dirt, sand, yeah. So let's do that. Oh, I think I popped in here actually. So I need to find a way to, well, I know a way to create sand. I'm probably going to have a couple of little independent machines creating the sand for me. Can I put dirt in there? Oh my god. Welcome to the Up and Down the Stairs show with me, McReeps, your host. Let's take some of this dirt. Let's get rid of that bog earth, we don't need it. Boink, boink, boink. We'll get rid of the slime as well. I'm getting a lot of slimes downstairs. Kind of annoying, but at least it's not creepers. Had a creeper down there one time, thought I was going to blow everything up, but I've not had that happen since, so I'm obviously going to tidy all this up once I've got it working, I guess. Let's pop downstairs, and to create, whoa, we need to turn that off first of all to pulse. I think it's like this, and like that, yeah. Let's pop all that in there, all the stuff. In fact, let's take all that out of there. We've got a chest. I'll put it in there instead. So I'll pull from that inventory. And we're going to need another chest. We'll see if this works first of all. We'll take a bucket of water. And we shall pop it in there. Now, if this is right, well, let's just see. No, it created one. So it used the bucket. Does the bucket need to go in here? Do I need another bucket? Let me go test this theory. Back up the stairs. Oi! Maybe it needs to touch the tank at a valve? Let's just take a valve and we'll test this at the same time. I know I've got plenty of valves somewhere. We're not hurting for valves, that's for sure. We'll take all the chests as well, because I'm so forgetful. Probably need another one. So yeah, busy with work. I'm a taxi driver by night, and yeah, bills to pay, long hours. Not the best job in the world, but it's a job, and I get to pick my own hours, get to spend time with my family when they want me there, which isn't very often because I'm a pest. Oh, we forgot a bucket after all that. Nope, we'll just head back up for a bucket. Yeah, it's not often the family want me to hang around. Rather than me be out there making money so they can spend it. It's typical. It's just typical. Wait, tell me I am such a melon. Give me another bucket. I ain't coming up here for nothing. Right, so we've got a spare bucket. Everything's in order. Great stuff. Yeah, the taxi driver thing is just temporary. I'm actually training to be a game developer, believe it or not. Should be very nice. Taxi driving game developer, eh? What has the world come to? Right, so now if we pop that in there, is that going to do anything? No. Well, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Let me just disappear for a second and I'll figure this out and be right back. Okay guys and gals and everybody in between, I've done a bit of research and it appears that I need something called item IO. It should be that, and I'm sure I've got bars in there, so ta-da! Let's see if this bad boy works. That'll be interesting. I never even knew this block existed. So wikis are good. I think I'm going to start using them a little bit more, because you learn some pretty cool stuff on there. Now, it didn't actually say how it worked. Is it just a case of... Let's see. Let's get... I'll make sure I get my bucket out there before I lose it. And... what did I need? We'll take that out of there. Plop another chest down. move all of that up. Is that right? Yeah, we'll move it all up, 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 up. Same with that. We'll even put the bog earth that we created in there, and then we can hack this one away. There you go. Superb. Let's kill that. And we'll kill that block there. Give. So we just do that. Get back in here. Turn it back into a tank. Click him up. Oh. Come on, get the valve, get the valve, get the valve. Like a game all on its own. Hey, play nice. What? I could do it earlier. Whoa. Why you break? What? Can it not go there? Oh no, we're going to need to sneak this across again, aren't we? This is getting silly. Chop you, get rid of you. All the stuff go in here. All the stuff. All the stuff, all the stuff. All the stuff, even you, yes, you. Everything. Get in the box. And this isn't going to look pretty, but it's going to do the trick for the time being. Right, now what do you do? Nothing. There's a bucket. There's a bucket. Still do nothing. What? Right, so now we just pop that in there. It makes the bug earth. Fantastic. Take the bucket out, pop it in here. Boink. It makes that. Now, will this create more bog earth? No, it will not. Why? Why you no work? I don't understand. Does that need to be near a valve? I don't understand that. It said you would work. Bucket's in there. Bucket's doing its bucket. It's being a bucket. It's holding everything. This requires a bucket. You should pull that out. Pull it out. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. You're not doing anything. Does it only... Right. Whoa, give me back all the stuff. Did I get it? Let's try this again. If I put it there, and then I change that to bog earth, with a bucket, are you going to work? No. But if I put you there, you're not going to form as a tank. How about if I put you here? Give. Ah, oh, that's me lost my bucket again. Right. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to break you again. Just for now, let's pop an extra valve. Oh, you see what I've done with the active stream? Fortune 3, repair 2, baby, and efficiency 4. It's so sexual. Right, let's pop that there and that there. Will you work? Oh, that works. That actually worked. So now, got a good feeling. Got a good feeling. Tingling inside my belly. Let us pop the little fellow there. And pop you there. Take some of the stuff. Pop some of the stuff there. Oh, Yeah, why not? See if we can take all of this stuff. And the sand. Really, I took 2 sand. Right. So much moving around, I do apologise. Oh, why you do that? So now, bog earth. Recipe. This is the moment of truth. Oh my god, it's working! Look, 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 look! So that's automatically pulling the bucket of water out and creating our bog earth. That is incredible. Now, all we need to do is get rid of this valve. Get out. Oh, did that kill my bucket? You can tell me that didn't kill my bucket. Let's get all that peat bog out of there, that lovely bog earth. Oh, that's marvellous. That worked. That actually worked. And you were there to discover it with me. So yeah, easy as that. That never took long. And we are bucketing there. Super. Super smashing. Great. Bog earthing it up with that. Now we know that's all set. Okay peoples, this is the only way I could actually get it to work. Now, it's kind of difficult to see, but I've moved everything around here. This is a single pipe on its own. We can actually get rid of that. That's just saying if there's less than 64 soil in there, emit a signal and that'll pull out bog earth. So let's just test that one. Get rid of that. And we should see, hello, redstone signal. Why you no work? Wait, is everything broken now? Energy pulse. Less than 64 soil. Oh, that's because it's derp. Right, so take that out. And this should start pulling the bits and pieces across. Very nice. And then once that gets to 64, another 2. You should be stopping. Are you stopping? Oh, there's a little bit of delay. That's cool. Adds more bog earth as it needs it. We've got plenty in there. And the same over here. I just tidied this up. I'm going to need a restriction tube in here. And yeah, restriction tube. Should sort that out. And I'll go do that in a second. But over here we just have items in inventory, emit a pulse, and that pulls out the ash. The ash then goes into this box here. The fabricate is set up to do its thing with the fertilizer. Let's just make sure. Get the recipe for that going. And that's set to automatically do that. Now I'll just show you this working as well. We've got it to be, what we got it set at. Got a wooden pipe in here. It's like this. I had it where the fabricator was down here, but you can't pull items out the top of it. You can only pull items out the side, which is a little bit annoying because it doesn't look as nice here, and I can't open that chest down there. But I've got fertilizer, less than 50%, emit a pulse. So let's take some of that out, and we should see that the fertilizer gets taken out and popped in. So we have automatic fertilizer replenishment. Very nice indeed. Again, you can't get in there, but the ash is obviously going to go into there. So there we have it, guys. It just needs cleaned up a little bit, but we have a fully automated system now. I'm just going to pop in some peat that I have left over, and I'll show you that the system actually works. While it's doing its thing there, it should be harvesting. What are you doing? Oh, I hear it harvesting. Yep, it's doing all the harvesting. And it's not the fastest, but it's doing it. Oh, what's going on? While it's doing that, guys, I'm just going to get an iron restriction tube, or a redstone restriction tube, and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got our restriction tube, and let's have a look. The big question is it going to plant bog earth? Please plant bog earth. Well, I guess I'll do it. Have I got to do this manually the first time? It's annoying to say the least. Let's just do this for now, just so that you can see it does actually work. And I'll leave this overnight. Again, I won't be able to get to the bees in this episode. Off camera I'll probably make another farm, a lot like this one, just arboretum so I can get my trees, and another managed farm underneath that, or a manual farm underneath that for rubber and various other bits and pieces. I am going to start playing a couple of other games, something that's not as time consuming as Minecraft. I'm probably going to do like episodes of SimCity, Dead Space, from the first game all the way through to the last. Same with Mass Effect. I've got a couple other games on Steam that I'm thinking about doing Let's Plays of. If you guys would be interested in seeing any of that, or any other game, or if there's a game that you think I should give a go, feel free to drop me either an email or a comment, and I'll do my best to have a go on it. As we can see here, we're having issues with potatoes for some reason are coming out of there. Why you come out of there? Why is there a potato in there? That's not right. Is it because we don't have this in place yet? There we go. That was so strange. So basically, the way this system is working for me is peat will come here because it's the closest inventory. Remember, the restriction tube says that this chest is the furthest away inventory, and because these engines are split evenly, you'll get a 50-50 split on the peat, and everything else will go into this chest. So all that's left to do for this system is effectively turn these into ender chests. Same with this one and this one over here, and then just create a system where we are going to get sand and dirt in here. I'll probably do one chest here and another chest here with a sand and a dirt chest, and then another one over here where I have my appetite. I'm not too worried about this one for right now. As you can see, this is all doing its thing. Very happy with it. So catch you guys next episode, where we'll be doing more about the bees. We're going to be getting into the bees pretty heavily, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. Catch you soon, guys. As always, take care, be safe, and bye bye.